to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win. And a win. Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go.
Good evening and welcome aboard to another broadcast. We're coming to you live from Calallen, Texas, the site of Game 1 of this best of 3 series. The Sweet 16 is here as West Columbia is on the road, set to take on the Calallen Lady Wildcats. Kevin Arrow on the call. Thank you for joining us here on a sunny Wednesday afternoon. That's right, softball on a Wednesday, Game 1 of this best of 3 series. The visiting Lady Necks are being introduced by the PA. So how did we get here? Calallen in the first round picked up a one-gamer win against Hidalgo in the by-district round, then went on to sweep Pearsall, and then in the third round against Hondo just a couple of days ago. In fact, on Saturday, Calallen swept the Hondo Lady Owls, punching their ticket to the Sweet 16. Columbia on the other side coming in with a 31-7 record, 9-3 in district play in the same district as Sweeney. We'll talk more about Sweeney later in this broadcast. How did West Columbia get here? They beat Rockport in the by-district round before beating Navarro in the area round, and then in the third round, somewhat of a shocker. Some would say it was an upset that they lost Game 1 to Bernie 7-3, then came back and won Game 2 6-4, and won Game 3 5-1. And advanced to the Sweet 16. And it's been a while since Columbia's been on a long playoff run. Back in 2019, they were bounced in the first round. 2020, there was no season. 2021, they were also bounced in the first round. So a very young team are the Lady Necks, coached by Lauren Guthrie, who in fact played college softball for Coach Teresa Lentz when they were at A&M Corpus Christi. Coach Lentz was on that coaching staff and also happened to be assistant coach Veronica Piscina's teammate. So there's a couple of ties in this series, and of course we'll talk more about that as the game goes on. But here is how Coach Guthrie and West Columbia will line them up 1 through 9. Madison Hornback in the leadoff spot, Braylon Henderson batting second, Brianna Yanis in the third spot. Chandy Johnson is the DP, she bats fourth. Mariah Velasquez is in the 5 spot. Alyssa Lewis bats 6. Cameron Cresswell will bat 7th. Brittany Hardwick will bat 8th, and batting 9th, Kate Condra. That is the starting 9, 1 through 9 for West Columbia. So Hornback, Henderson, Yanis, Johnson, Velasquez, Lewis, Creswell, Hardwick, and Condra, 1 through 9 for the Lady Necks as Calallen's defense is being introduced. First pitch coming up. Oh, how sweet it is. The Sweet 16 getting set to kick off from the Coastal Bend. Kevin Arrow on Real Sports Live on a Wednesday night. Game 1 coming up next on the other side of the break.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition from generation to generation. Your hometown sporting goods store since 76. Murrah Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
All right, welcome back. First pitch just moments away on a windy Wednesday afternoon from Calallen, Texas, game 1 of this best of 3 series. Here in Region 4, the regional semifinals between the Calallen Lady Wildcats and the West Columbia Lady Necks. They are in the road maroon uniforms, Calallen in the home white tops, maroon pants. Let's meet the starting defense for Teresa Lentz and the Lady Wildcats. On the infield at first base, Alana Alvarez. Mackenzie Mounts is the second baseman. Reagan Tennell is the shortstop. Megan Geyer patrolling the hot corner at third base. Out in right field, Mia Flores. Ileana Olivares out in left. And patrolling center field is the senior Kayla Rosie Powell. The battery mate this evening, freshman Brooklyn Metter calling the balls and strikes. And the southpaw Bree Ford checks in and she'll toe the rubber as we are getting set for first pitch. The winner here will face Toloso Midway or Sweeney. This game getting underway on a Wednesday, so the week already cut in half for both these teams. West Columbia having to go 3 games with Bernie. Calallen completed the sweep Saturday afternoon. The fact that they do have the home game to kick off the series can be an advantage, having to not travel as quickly, with a quick turnaround being that the game is on a Wednesday. So off we go. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of this best of 3 series. Bree Ford fires away. First pitch misses for ball 1, and we are underway.
Good spot, good spot.
First pitch swung on center field. This one's back. 2 pitches in the ball game, and it's a leadoff home run for Madison Hornback, and it's 1-0 West Columbia. She'll touch them all and take the tour, and the series gets started with a bang. Hornback goes straight to center. Second pitch she saw, and it's 1-0 Lady Necks here in game 1. And this series gets started with a bang. We saw Calallen go with a leadoff home run in game 2 on Saturday, and now Hornback answers the bell. Ford comes right back. That's in there for strike 1. Columbia strikes first. Braylon Henderson, the batter. Yanez in the on-deck circle. No jet lag here from the Lady Necks of West Columbia. The 0-1 from Ford. Just off the plate. A ball and a strike. Henderson at the plate. Johnson, Velasquez, Lewis to follow. Second batter up, a ball and a strike. 1-0. Top of the first, game 1. Started a chase. Ball and 2 strikes on that drop. The 1-2, swing and a miss. And a veteran move right there from the senior Bree Ford. She comes right back with a strikeout after surrendering the leadoff home run to Hornback, and That's what you look for in an ace. Just a veteran move from the southpaw. You give up the leadoff shot. You answer right back with a strikeout. Now Brianna Yanez will come to the plate. First pitch. Good eye. That's away for ball one. In case you're just tuning in, defensively it's Megan Geyer at third, Alana Alvarez at first. Defensively up the middle, Mackenzie Mounts at second, Reagan Tennell at short. Ford spins it in for strike one. So Tennell and Mounts defensively up the middle. Brooklyn Metter is the starting catcher. Flores, Rosie Powell, and Olivares all in the outfield. Good miss there for Bree Ford. That pitch just a tad high, right above the zone. Brooklyn Metter there just checking with the home plate umpire. Was that in? Was that out? He says it's just a little high. The 2-1 right at the knees. Look good from here, but that's going to be ball three. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Ford able to battle back in the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. .32's the count with 1 down. Brianna Yanez at the plate. Johnson in the on-deck circle. Chopper, Geyer fields it on a hop, flips it to first. 2 down. So after surrendering the leadoff home run, Ford gets a strikeout, then gets Yanez to ground out on a 5-3 putout. Geyer to Alvarez. Chandy Johnson, the DP, will dig into the box, batting from the right-handed side of the plate. Just got a piece of it was Johnson. The 0-1, lost a handle on that rise, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Thanks for tuning in on a sunny Wednesday afternoon. It's a sunny, windy Wednesday afternoon. Swing and a miss on that drop. It's a ball and 2 strikes. You see that camera shaking just a bit out in center. We did everything we could to secure it. The wind is blowing, so it's going to be a factor tonight. We saw it with that first home run.
Right idea, right idea.
Our center field camera out there braving the wind, so if it shakes a tad, it's stationary, and it's just, this wind is pretty strong this afternoon out here in Calallen. No surprise there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 1-0. Here in game 1, Ford comes right back, strikes her out. And Bree Ford answers right back after giving up the leadoff home run. So when we come back, Calallen due up next. West Columbia leads 1-0 on Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, Game 1 of this Best of 3 series. A special thank you to our sponsor, Victor Rodella, for sponsoring the series against West Columbia. Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-5454, 361-442-8501. Their email at vicrodella@yahoo.com. Check out their website at www.rodellaact.com. 24 hours, 7 days emergency services, water and smoke damage, specializing in cleaning and shining. Strip and wax finish, air ducts, tile, grout, carpet and cleaning. Rodella cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. Upholstery cleaning, natural stone, marble, Sotelo, laminate, terrazzo, and much more. And if you stop by their store and you mention Real Sports and get $50 off AC duct cleaning. So be sure to visit Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. Special thank you to Victor Rodella. So the starting lineup for the Calallen Lady Wildcats: Reagan Tennell in the leadoff spot, Megan Geyer bats second, Brooklyn Metter in the third spot, Alana Alvarez in the 4-hole, batting fifth, Kayla Rosie Powell, Mackenzie Mounts bats sixth, Lily Hernandez is the DP and bats seventh, Bree Ford bats eighth, and Mia Flores in the ninth spot. So it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reagan Tennell, who's in the leadoff spot for the Lady Wildcats. So Tennell, Geyer, Metter, Alvarez, Rosie Powell, Mounts, Hernandez, Ford, and Flores, all in the starting 9 for the Lady Wildcats. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got her to chase on that changeup, and there's one away. Now Megan Geyer will come to the plate. Defensively in the outfield, Kate Condra is the center fielder. Adriana Phillips is the flex. She's in left. Cameron Cresswell is the starting right fielder. Defensively on the corners, Brianna Yanez is at third. Brittany Hardwick is the first baseman. First pitch high and in to Geyer. Alyssa Lewis is the second baseman. Madison Hornback is the shortstop. The 1-0 and the dirt ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Mariah Velasquez calling the balls and strikes behind the plate, and towing the rubber is Braylon Henderson. Henderson fires the 2-0. Geyer takes that inside for strike 1. Geyer batting .495 on the year coming into the series, 46 hits. 6 doubles, 3 triples, and a pair of home runs for the sophomore. The 2-1 to Geyer. Count runs even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rise ball, and Geyer able to just fight that one off and just got a piece of it to stay alive. Metter in the on-deck circle, Alvarez in the hole. Rosie Powell to follow. Kayla moving up to that 5 spot here in game 1. Little change up in the lineup there. The 2-2, Geyer slices it foul, and a good at-bat from Megan Geyer. Tennell went down swinging, 1 away. Here's the 2-2 from Henderson. Geyer again just doing enough to foul it off. The The 2-2. Ground ball, right side, quick play, got her by about a step. Megan Geyer went busting down the line. Coach Teresa Lentz calling time, and Alyssa Lewis had to make that play quick. Let's check out the replay. That was oh so close on first. Let's see. Let's look at it one more time. That was a slow roller to Lewis, the second baseman. Right. Yeah, got her by about a half step.
Good job, that a girl.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. It was good hustle down the line by Geyer. And there are 2 away. As an infielder, you know, that ball can play tricks on you, and Lewis was not slow to the ball, but she didn't charge it. I think she underestimated the speed of Geyer. First pitch, that's in there for strike 1 to Brooklyn Metter. Metter having herself a year, the freshman leading the club with 13 home runs, 51 RBIs and 56 hits, batting .523 for Brooklyn Metter. The 0-2, chased on the change, and it's 0-2. Metter swings and misses. We've played 1. We head to the second. West Columbia leads 1-0 before we go to break. Special thank you to Victor Rodella. Rodella cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-5454 or at 361-442-8501 at Vic Rodella at yahoo.com. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Emergency services, water and smoke damage, specializing in cleaning and shining. Special thank you to Victor Rodella. And when you visit Victor Rodella, you mention Rio Sports and get $50 off at AC Duck Cleaning. When we come back, we head to the second, 1-0 West Columbia.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Welcome back. Top of inning number 2, Mariah Velasquez to lead it off. The 0-1, good pitch from Ford, finds the river, and it's 0-2. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube page as well, as we itch closer not only to June, 1, meaning the state tournament is on the horizon. 2, our Real Sports Live Stars Showcase, as the rosters have been made, the 3 teams by the RGV and the Coastal Bend. So very soon we will be announcing the rosters. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. We had a blast with the basketball showcase, and I'm expecting the same when it comes to softball and baseball. The 1-2, swing and a miss, drop, third strike. Metter goes to first. That's a strikeout for Ford. Now Alyssa Lewis will come to the plate. That 25th, 26th weekend will be down in Raymondville for our showcase on the softball side of things. The weekend before, we'll be duking it out on the baseball side of things. So hey, we spent Sunday about 2.5 hours with the RGV committee and about 2 hours last night on a Zoom call with the Coastal Bend committee and just hashing out these 3 teams. And all I can say is it's going to be a lot of fun. And these both committees put in a lot of time and effort, a lot of brains involved. It'll be a lot of fun. So Ford falls behind on the count, 2 balls, no strikes, to Alyssa Lewis, the starting second baseman. Lewis, Creswell, and Hardwick all due up here in the top half of the second inning. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. In case you're just tuning in, Geyer and Alvarez on the corners, Mounts and Tennell up the middle. Olivares, Flores, and Rosie Powell in the outfield. And Metter hauls that one in for strike 1 on a 3-0 count. Lewis was taking the entire way with 1 down. Creswell on the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch from Ford comes right back, misses outside. That is a 1-out walk. Cameron Creswell will now dig in. So the 1-out walk to Lewis. Ford jumps ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes to Creswell with Hardwick in the on-deck circle. The 0-2, swing and a miss, and Bree Ford makes quick work of Creswell. And there are 2 down. Now Hardwick will dig into the box with 2 away. Ball and no strikes. The runner Lewis was tagged by that throw from Metter. She gets up and just shakes it off. Hopefully she's okay. If anything, she just might have a bruise, but that first pitch was in there for strike 1. So no balls and a strike, 2 down. Evens out the count, 1-1. 4 strikeouts from Ford. She gave up that leadoff home run to Hornback on the second pitch of the game. The 1-1 outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike, 2 down. Runner on first is Lewis. 2-1, good pitch. Count runs even at 2-2 on that drop, and that is Bree Ford's bread and butter right there. That drop curve. It's devastating coming from the left-handed side. The 2-2. There it goes again. Ford gets the strikeout. Strikeout number 5 from Bree Ford. Midway through the second. West Columbia leads this game 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. Before we go to break, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Victor Rodella. Cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-5454 or at 361-442-8501. Vic Rodella at yahoo.com, www.rodella.act.com. 24 hours, 7 days emergency services, water and smoke damage, specializing in cleaning and shining. If you swing by a Rodella, you mention Rio Sports and get $50 off at AC Duck Cleaning. So a special thank you to Victor Rodella for sponsoring the series. When we come back, it'll be Alvarez, Rosie Powell, and Mounts due up next on Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back. Alana Alvarez swung a hot bat in the area around and cranked a couple of home runs in game 2. One of them being the walk-off to end it in 6 innings. Alvarez swinging on the first pitch. This could be trouble, and that falls in on a little Texas leaguer. And Alvarez is aboard with a leadoff single just past the outstretched glove of Lewis. Alvarez also was up for the Caller Times Player of the Week. Now this brings up one of 3 seniors in the starting 9. That's Kayla Rosie Powell, who moves up to the 5 spot in the order. Rosie Powell batting .312, 27 runs, 29 hits, 19 ribbies on the year as Alvarez will grab a seat. We'll get a courtesy runner in for the Lady Wildcats. Angelina Vela will be the courtesy runner as Lent's having a chat with her senior Rosie Powell. So, heart of the order up. Alvarez leads off with a single, and Rosie Powell has had an up and down year at the plate, has moved around a bit in the lineup, but has been a consistent starter in center field for Coach Teresa Lentz. Rosie Powell takes the first pitch for strike 1. Definitely has some pop in that bat. Has the ability to go yard. We've seen her do it before.
Here you go, girls. Right here, girls.
No balls and a strike with Mounts in the on-deck circle. Rosie Powell pops that one up, in and out of the glove. So Rosie Powell is called out. That's a dead ball, and the runner Vela immediately had to get back. That was almost a double play if Vela, the courtesy runner, did not get back to first in time. An odd play there. Rosie Powell called out on an interference call, and now Mackenzie Mounts. An odd play there nonetheless, but a break for Calallen. Vela easily could have got caught leaning. First pitch misses, ball one. To Mackenzie Mounts. Mounts tries to lay down the bunt, no one covering first. Quickly coming in at third was Brianna Yanez. That bunt just went right up in the air. Yanez was ready for it. 2 quick outs. And this brings up Lily Hernandez. Hernandez, the DP, first pitch swinging for strike one. Hernandez launched a grand slam that helped break game 2 open against Hondo on Saturday. Batting in the 7th spot, Bree Ford in the on-deck circle. So a rather odd inning nonetheless for Calallen offensively. The 0-1 catches the corner, strike 2. You had that interference from Rosie Powell. And Calallen dodged a double play with Vela just about caught leaning at first. Then you get that pop-up from Mounts, who was looking to lay it down on a bunt. Went right to the third baseman, Yanez, and Vela was kind of caught, well, she was caught leaning, but no one was at first to cover the throw. Here's the 1-2, and Hernandez swings and misses. We head to the third. West Columbia 1, Calallen nothing here in game 1.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland IS.
Welcome back. Top of inning number 3. 9-1-2, the order due up for West Columbia here in game 1 of this best of 3 series. First pitch in there, swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Condra. Game 1 here at Calallen. Game 2 will be at West Columbia Saturday at 2. Game 3, if needed, will follow after Game 2, but that will be on Saturday. The 0-1 from Ford, and right now she's feeling it. So since giving up that leadoff home run, Ford has surrendered 6 of the 7 batters she faced, mixed in with 5 strikeouts, 1 ground out, and a walk. The 0-2, good pitch. On the curve. This game, first pitch at 7 o'clock, 7:30. Ford racks up another strikeout. And there's one away. So now we'll go back to the top of the order. Madison Hornback, who tagged Ford for a leadoff home run on the second pitch of the ball game, will come to the plate. So Hornback, Henderson, Yanis. Top of inning number 3. Outside, ball 1 to Hornback. Finds the river. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 away. Got on top of it, ground ball, and Geyer will just wisely let that one roll foul. Count runs at a ball and 2 strikes. So Columbia with some early exits in the postseason, 2 out of the last 3 years, not counting 2020, the COVID year. Last year they were ousted in the first round, and in 2019 also lost in the first round of the playoffs. This year the road to the Sweet 16, beating Rockport, Fulton, Geronimo Navarro, and Bernie. Columbia going 9-3 in their districts. Looking up at their district winner, Sweeney, who's alive and well in the postseason. And in fact, it's Sweeney against Soloso Midway. A couple of scenarios there. An all-district region final, possibly on both ends. Ford's pitch in there, called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for the lefty senior Bree Ford. Ford wins round 2. Now Braylon Henderson will dig in. Paints it for strike 1 at the knees. Henderson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Misses a ball and a strike. One the count to Henderson. Ford kicks. Right now, Bree Ford starting to get locked in this ball game, and that's not good news for the Lady Necks if Ford can find her rhythm. The 1-2, the pitch goes to the drop. Bree Ford strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3, strikeout numero 8 for Bree Ford. Midway through the third. 1-0 West Columbia with the lead. Before we head to break, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Victor Rodella. Rodella cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-54. or at 361-442-8501. That's Victor Rodella, vicrodella at yahoo.com, www.rodellaact.com. 24 hours, 7 days emergency services, water and smoke damage, specializing in cleaning and shining, and much more. And if you swing by and visit our friends at Rodella, you mentioned Rio Sports, you can get $50 off at AC duct cleaning. Bottom of the third, when we come back, 1-0 on Rio Sports Live.
District focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. That's for gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Welcome back. Bottom of inning number 3 in front of a packed house here in Calallen, Texas. And a little unique that usually when you get to round 3, definitely round 4, it's very rare that a home team gets to play on their home field. That's one thing that Coach Lentz mentioned to Lamar Lopez. It said, hey, it's nice to be home in round 4. That doesn't happen too often. Ford takes that outside, ball 1. The future UTEP product for the southpaw Bree Ford. Battling the 1-2, chases upstairs, and there's one away. On a swinging strike. And Henderson makes quick work of Bree Ford here in the bottom half of the third. So 2 straight strikeouts for Henderson, and this brings up the speedy Mia Flores. Strike 1 to Flores. The long line of Flores, the bloodline of the Flores family running deep in Kingsville and in the Coastal Bend. Mia, the younger sister of Maddie Flores, former Calallen Lady Wildcat, here in attendance. Called strike 3. Flores gets caught looking, and there's 2 away. And just like Bree Ford, we're seeing Henderson starting to get locked in. She's striking out 3 straight, and now we go back to the top of the order with Reagan Tennell. Tennell swings on the first pitch, fouls it back for strike 1. You saw 8-9-1 in the bottom half of the second. Henderson struck out Hernandez to end the inning, and Henderson comes right back and strikes out Ford and Flores, with Reagan Tennell coming to the plate. 0 for 1 with the strikeout, got her swinging on that changeup. Her first time up, the 1-1. And Tennell puts a belt into this one. This one's deep, this one's back. There it goes! See ya! Reagan Tennell ties it at 1. She'll touch them all and take the tour. Calallen ties it at 1 here in the third. Another home run from Reagan Tennell. That one left up. So Tennell ties it up at 1. We've seen both the leadoff batters go deep. Now all of the momentum suddenly swinging in favor of Calallen, and what was once a pretty silent crowd, now they have woken up with a 2-out shot from Tennell. Henderson, let's see how she bounced back. She was cruising through this Calallen order, had just struck out 3 in a row. And now Geyer comes to the plate, chases that one, and it's 0-2. That ball just kept carrying, and kind of really never left. And now that ball playing hot potato into the stands and into the hands of the Tennell family. The 0-2. Geyer pops it up on the run, makes the catch for out number 3 is Yanez, but the senior and the future St. Mary's product, Reagan Tennell, ties the game up. 1-1, we head to the 4th here in game 1.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back, top of inning number 4 and a brand new ball game here in game 1 of this best of 3 series in Calallen, Texas. West Columbia, the Lady Necks, have invaded Lady Wildcat territory. Coach Teresa Lentz and the Lady Wildcats back in the Sweet 16. Game by game, series by series. Heart of the order due up for West Columbia, Yanez, Johnson, and Velasquez. Fouls it back for strike 2. Much like we saw Henderson start to settle in, Bree Ford has settled in quite well since giving up that leadoff home run. The 0-2, got her on the drop. And another strikeout for Bree Ford. Now, Chandy Johnson, the game's designated player for the Lady Necks, will dig in. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch, strike 1. Mariah Velasquez in the on-deck circle. The 0-1, backhanded by Tennell into the hands of Geyer over to first. They just about made that play happen, but that's going to be an infield single for Johnson.
Right here, go!
We'll check that because Tennell fielded it on the backhand and went into the hands of Geyer. Made the throw over to first and in time. So that snaps a streak of 6 straight strikeouts for Bree Ford. Strike one. The 0-1 from Ford, showing bunt in and out of the glove. That should be in there for strike 2, and it is. Heads up on the defensive side from both Geyer and Metter. Well aware that there's a runner on first. Right now the lady next is trying to move that runner over on the bunt, but Velasquez batting 5th in the order. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, behind in the count 0-2. And Velasquez fouls that one off. The 0-2, ground ball backhanded by Geyer over to second. Oh my, Megan Geyer. How about that play to get the lead runner? Megan Geyer is a player, I tell you what, on the backhand. Velasquez there on the fielder's choice. Let's go to the replay. Fielded it, stepped off her back foot and made the throw to second in time. That is an impressive play right there to get to the lead runner. And Velasquez will be aboard on first. She reached on the fielder's choice. So now there are 2 down, and Alyssa Lewis will look to keep the inning going. First pitch swinging. Missed for ball 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, you got it, Bree. Keep working, Bree.
Misses low for ball 2. The 2-1. Good pitch from Ford. Count runs even at 2-2. Tomorrow night, we will hit the road and head up to Jordanton. That will be a doubleheader between Columbus and the Bishop Lady Badgers. Called strike 3, got her looking on the 2-2. Ford strands 1, gets the strikeout, works around the infield single midway through inning number 4. Tied up at 1 when we come back.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th inning. And the teeth of the Calallen order coming up. Brooklyn Metter to lead it off. It'll be 3, 4, 5, the order due up. Special shout out to Victor Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-5454, 361-442-8501. So that's 361-854-5454. Victor Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. Metter swinging on the first pitch. That one's going to get to the fence. It's going to be extra bases. For Brooklyn Metter.
Keep it going, keep it going, let's go.
First pitch swinging. 14th double on the year for Metter. And now Alana Alvarez will come to the plate. And immediately Henderson has to deal with a runner in scoring position. And Alvarez gets jammed up. Easy play made by the shortstop. And with one pitch, Alvarez is retired. Hornback, the shortstop, made the play. So there's one away. Now Kayla Rosie Powell will come to the plate with Mackenzie Mounts in the on-deck circle. First pitch to Rosie Powell. Low in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0, and Rosie Powell just gets a piece of it. It's a ball and a strike. Coming into tonight, Rosie Powell with a .312 average, 29 hits, 19 RBIs, and a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Rosie Powell bunts it foul. The 1-2, and Rosie Powell sends this one to left center. This one's off the wall. Metter's getting the green light at third. Here's the play at the plate. Got her at home on the relay. How about that relay? That was an incredible relay. Rosie Powell had extra bases.
Hey, girl, Kayla. Hey, keep fighting, girls.
Showed off the gun. That was the shortstop Hornback who saved a run. Rosie Powell takes third on the throw. She's credited with a double. Now Mounts swings and misses on the first pitch. I mean, that is top shelf when it comes to the relay. And I mean, Metter was on her horse. Lentz gave her the green light, rightfully so. That ball was hit well into the gap. No balls and 2 strikes. Rosie Powell, the lead run at third. Just outside, ball 1. What do you do with 2 outs? Base running and errors all magnified here in the postseason, and that's been the theme this playoffs. Mounts swings and misses. We head to the 5th on a relay that saved a run. 1-1 West Columbia and Calallen when we come back.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching.
Welcome back, top of inning number 5. So how we got here, Madison Hornback cranked a leadoff home run on the second pitch of the ball game. Then Reagan Tennell tied it up with one swing with a solo shot in the 3rd inning. And here we are, top of the 5th, game 1 of this best-of-3 series. Thank you for tuning in to Rio Sports Live on a Wednesday evening. It will be 7, 8, 9, the order up. Cameron Cresswell 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 2nd inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Ford. The pitch goes back to that drop. It's been money all night. And it's a ball and a strike. Bree Ford coming in with a 1.47 ERA, 20 wins on the year. 152 2/3 innings pitched for the senior lefty with 232 strikeouts. Coming into this series against West Columbia. 2-1. Just got a piece of it foul. It goes to 2-2. The future UTEP product is Bree Ford. We have seen some outstanding defensive plays from that relay to Geyer's backhand at 3rd to get the lead runner at 2nd. Just got a piece of it. The 2-2, chopper to the right side, mounts, flips it to Alvarez, and there's one away. Brittany Hardwick will now step in. Hardwick 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The pitch had some late life to it, but misses for ball 1. Good crowd on hand on both sides. The Calallen faithful filling up the home side, and then all in the outfield. That's when you know it's a big game here in Calallen. 1-1. The 1-1. That got her. Hardwick hit by the pitch. Kate Condra would now be the batter. So now the Lady Necks will have a runner aboard with 1 down. And West Columbia coming in with a 31-7 record, 9-3 in district play. They certainly turned some heads in that 3rd round, coming back to beat Bernie in the 3rd round of the playoffs. Covering Calallen this past weekend against Hondo. The coaches and the players were keeping their eyes on the Bernie and West Columbia series. The 0-2 from Ford. Fouled it off. Count sticks at no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Ford goes to the drop, and Metter held on to that ball for dear life. That ball just about squeaked out of her glove. So now there are 2 down, and well, back to the top of the order we go in round 3 between Madison Hornback and Bree Ford. Hornback took Ford deep on the 2nd pitch of the game. Round 2 went to Ford with a strikeout. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. So now your 3rd time through the order. Advantage hitter is what most will say, but when the pitchers are on, like Ford is on tonight, like Henderson is on tonight, it's just going to come down to execution. So Ford settles in, delivers the 1-0. So it's 2 balls and no strikes. Two down, the infield taking a couple of steps back.
Go, Bree. You go, Bree. Oh my God! Like I don't. Yeah, I know. No, it's like I used to like.
Three balls and a strike. The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So that'll be a 2-out walk and a hard-earned walk from Hornback. And for the first time outside of the solo home run, West Columbia will have a runner on second.
Let's go, Bree. You got it, Bree. You got Bree.
Strike 1 to Henderson. Henderson 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, trying to avoid the hat trick. The 0-1.
Go. Out of the way, Brooklyn.
Good take from Henderson. It's a ball and a strike.
Henderson with 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Right here, girls. Back the ball right here.
Runners on first and second. The 1-1 from Ford. Good battle. Just got a piece of it. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Henderson, and we are at the 8 o'clock hour. Top of the 5th. 2 solo shots from Hornback and Tennell.
Nice pitch, Bree. Nice try.
2 and 2, and for Calallen coming into this game, Bree Ford is on 5 days rest. She pitched Friday in game 1, did not pitch Saturday. Tennell got the start. Ground ball down the third base line, that one just foul. Saturday did not pitch, so you go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today would be the 5th day. So a well-rested Bree Ford in the circle here for game 1, battling a 2-2 pitch, goes to the drop, ground ball to Geyer at third, flips it over to first. Alvarez is there, West Columbia strands 2 midway through inning number 5. We are deadlocked at 1 in game 1 of this best of 3 series. Before we go to break, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Victor Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach them at 361-854-5454, or you can reach them at 361-442-8501. Vic Rodella at yahoo.com, www.rodellaact.com. 24 hours, 7 days emergency services, water and smoke damage, specializing in cleaning and shining, and much more. And if you visit our friends over at Rodella, you can mention Rio Sports Live and get $50 off an AC duct cleaning. So again, a special thank you to the Rodellas for sponsoring the series. Bottom of the 5th. When we come back, new pitcher in the game on Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back. New pitcher in the game. Adriana Phillips was the flex and playing left. She now checks into the game to take over in the 5th. So 4 innings for the starter, Braylon Henderson. And it'll be 7, 8, 9, the order due up. Lily Hernandez to lead it off in the home half of the 5th. First pitch high for ball 1. So the stat line officially closed for Henderson. She goes 4 innings, 6 strikeouts, 4 hits, and 1 run. Now in relief is Phillips. Nasty pitch there from Phillips to get Hernandez swinging upstairs, and there's 1 away. Now Bree Ford comes to the plate 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tied up at 1. Strike one to Ford. 324 on the year coming into tonight's series with 24 hits, 15 RBIs, and 6 doubles for the lefty. Ford showing bunt, pulls back, it's 1-1. Let us know where you're tuning in from. A shout out to Norman and Mary Cummings from Bandera, Texas. The mother and stepdad of assistant coach Mark Razzo. Here's the 1-1. That's a nasty pitch there from Phillips. Definitely has some spin. And Bree Ford knows it too. So a special hello to Norman and Mary Cummings out in Bandera, Texas. Thanks for tuning in. Ford slices that one foul, a ball and 2 strikes. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. Follow us on social media at Real Sports Live, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Game 1 of this best of 3 series. West Columbia and Calallen fighting for the right to play on into the region final. And 2 up and 2 down. Phillips gets her second strikeout as she takes the ball from the starter Henderson. 2 up, 2 down, and now the speedster Mia Flores will come to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the 3rd inning. Right now these teams, they're just playing chess with each other, and this game's going to come down to really whoever can get a base runner on, as Flores tried bunting her way on. Whoever can get their leadoff man on, bunt, move him over, put him in scoring position, and then that timely hit. Where and who is it going to come from here tonight in game 1? We're in round 4. The region final on the horizon for both these teams. Calallen looking to make it back to the state tournament for a 2nd straight year and for a 3rd time in 5 years. No stranger to the big game, and the interesting thing is that today's a Wednesday. Each of these teams will have 2 days to just kind of sit and just stew on this, and flying in out of nowhere, making the catch and foul grounds is Yanez, the 3rd baseman, making that catch for out number 3. We'll finish that thought when we come back. We head to the 6th. West Columbia 1, Calallen 1 on Real Sports Live.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Top of inning number 6. Welcome back. Shout out to Jasmine Pena, former Lady Wildcat, tuning in from San Antonio. Also to former Lady Wildcat Lauren Mata. She is currently, of course, playing for Texas A&M Kingsville. They're playing in the semi-regionals, fighting for a shot in the World Series. Just down the road in Kingsville, Lizette de Angel, another former Lady Cat on that roster for Texas A&M Kingsville. Lauren Mata, of course, on that team as well, and Quintana Muniz from Harlingen South, Natalie Rodriguez from Edinburgh North. The 0-1 A couple of familiar names on that team, and let's hope Texas A&M Kingsville can make that run to the College World Series in Division II. Jasmine Pena, of course, playing for Galveston College with Maddie Flores and Aviana Gonzalez. A couple of Lady Cats. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody down. Brianna Yanez to lead it off. Count runs even at 2-2. Yanez 0 for 2 with a ground out in the first and a strikeout in the fourth. The 2-2. Ford gets the strikeout on the drop. Yanez strikes out for the second time tonight. Swing and a miss to Johnson. She reached on an infield single. Her last trip up. The 0-1. This is in the dirt, a ball and a strike. Struck out back in the first inning. 1-1 with 1 down. Velasquez waiting in the on-deck circle. The 1-1 pitch from Ford. Here's the 2-1. Two and two's the count to Johnson. Almost as if that was a makeup pitch there. The one before looked better than that one, but either way, the 2-2. Ford comes right back. Doesn't matter, it gets the strikeout. First pitch, ball 1 to Velasquez. Finds the river, strike 1.
Keep fighting.
The 1-1 fouls it off for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Ford and a strikeout away from striking out the side. 1-2-3. The 1-2. The 2-2 from Ford, called strike 3, got her looking. And for the third time tonight, Bree Ford strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3, midway through the 6. Onward and upward we go, tied at 1.
The opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
All right, welcome back. Top of the order, due up for the Lady Wildcats. Tennell, Geyer, and Metter. And the bottom of the 6th, and a golden opportunity for Calallen to potentially take a lead and then hand the ball right off to the red-hot arm of Bree Ford, who has pitched masterfully here in game 1. Phillips back in the circle. Tennell to lead it off, bottom of inning number 6. Last trip up in the 3rd. Tennell led off with a home run. First pitch. And there for strike 1. The 0-1, Tennell pops this one up to center. This one's back. Reagan Tennell for the 2nd time tonight. She'll touch them all and take the tour. Reagan Tennell makes it 2-1 Calallen. Reagan Tennell, 2 for 3, 2 home runs. Feed me, she says.
They threw it. Your turn. Let's go, Megan.
There's the shot. 2-1. Calallen first pitch outside to Geyer, ball 1, and well, there's the 1 run we were talking about, that if Calallen could get the lead, no question on handing the ball back to the lefty Bree Ford. Geyer, ground ball to the right side, flips it over to first, 1 away.
Hey, let's go, Brooklyn. Let's go,
So now Metter digs in, 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the first and a double on a first pitch swinging in her last at bat.
Hey, you see it, kid? Let's go.
Metter takes it looking for strike 1. Alvarez in the on-deck circle with Rosie Powell in the hole. The 0-2, Metter skies this one to center. Condra makes the catch. And there are 2 away. Now Alvarez will dig in.
Let's go, Lana!
Alana calling time, steps out of the box. She is 1 for 2 with a single and a pop-up to the shortstop. First pitch up, ball 1. The 1-1 floats in and it misses high for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. That one's sliced foul.
Hit the Michael Jackson. Strain it out. You go, Lana. Let's go, Lana. Battle, kid.
The 2-2. That's the one that Alvarez wants. Count sticks at 2-2.
Let's go, Lama. Come on, kid.
The 2-2. Alvarez chases this one, left side of the infield. There to make the catch. She's been solid all night. Brianna Yanez. So the solo shot from Reagan Tennell gives Calallen the 2-1 lead. As we head to the 7th inning, last shot for West Columbia when we come back.
Continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Welcome back, top of the 7th. Last shot for West Columbia here in game 1. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Victor Rodella, for sponsoring the series, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach him at 361-854-5454, 361-442-8501 if you swing by and visit our friends at Rodella. You can mention Rio Sports Live and you can get $50 off an AC duct cleaning. And a special thank you to our sponsor, Victor Rodella, for sponsoring this series. No balls and a strike, 6, 7, 8, the order due up. Alyssa Lewis to lead it off 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, and Bree Ford has walked 2. She's hit a batter, an infield single to Johnson, and then the leadoff home run to start the game. The 1-1 misses for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Lewis. She reached on a walk her first time up in the second, and struck out in the fourth. 2-1, sliced foul. Alvarez gave chase, couldn't track it down. 2-2. A reminder, game 2 of this series will be Saturday at 2 o'clock at West Columbia. Game 3, if needed, will follow. The 2-2, picked by Mounts, over to first. Mackenzie Mounts with a nice play for out number 1. Here's the 0-1. And the dirt, a ball and a strike.
Go, Bree.
Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Ford. This one's back up the middle. Picked by Bounce on the backhand, and that's going to be an infield single. Excuse
Go,
me.
ladies, got it, come on. Keep working, Bree.
Creswell chopped that one back up the middle, and it was Mounts who fielded it on the backhand, but just couldn't make the play. Tough play there for Calallen, but either way, there's one down with a runner on. Creswell representing the tying run.
Good pitch, Bree. Burn it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on that drop. Brittany Hardwick was hit by the pitch in the 5th. Struck out in the 2nd. The 0-2. The 0-2 just fouled it off. The 0-2, called strike 3, got her looking. 2 away. Strikeout number 15 for Bree Ford. Now Gracie Cheney will grab a bat. To a bat in the 9th spot. So Cheney will bat for Condra. 2 down, top of the 7th. West Columbia down to their final out here in game 1. Although Cheney does represent the go-ahead run, Creswell represents the tying run. So an opportunity still alive and well for West Columbia. First pitch swinging into left, that's gonna be a base hit. First pitch swinging was Cheney.
Hey, you're good. Let's go. You're good.
And just like that, it's going to be first and second. And now we will go back to the top of the lineup. And how about this with 2 down? Madison Hornback, the batter, kicked this one off with a solo shot in the first, a strikeout in the 3rd, walked back in the 5th inning. So the tying run is on second, that's Creswell. First pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and no strikes, 2 down. The 1-0 from Ford. Chopper tapped on the bag at first. Alvarez is there. Calallen takes game 1, 2-1, your final. Lady Wildcats hang on and win game 1 by a final of 2-1. Calallen fans can kind of just exhale there on that last play, but Alvarez cool, calm, and collected and stepped on the bag. So it was a Hornback solo shot in the first. After that, Bree Ford did the rest in the circle, 14 strikeouts for the senior Ford. And then it was Reagan Tennell who provided the offense with a solo shot in the 3rd and the go-ahead home run in the 6th. 2-1 the final here in game 1 at Calallen. Game 2 will be Saturday at West Columbia. First pitch set for 2 o'clock. We will be there. Once again, before we sign off, a special thank you to our sponsor, Rodella, cleaning Corpus Christi since 1988. You can reach them at 361-854-5454 or at 361-442-8501. That's Victor Rodella. And if you swing by and visit our friends at Victor Rodella, you can mention Rio Sports Live and get $50 off on an AC Duck cleaning. The final score, Calallen 2, West Columbia 1. On behalf of myself, Kevin Aro, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Rio Sports Live saying so long and good night from